Testing. All right, folks, good morning. Let's get started. So, for today, um, August the 26th, Monday, we have the following. At 8:30 a.m., we had core durable goods orders month over month, which came in less than expected at negative point 0, negative 0.2%. And then we had um, durable goods orders, which came in better than expected at 9.9%. Now, I do think that the markets have shifted their focus to economic data because the Fed in the Jackson Hole Symposium pretty much made it clear that they believe now is the time to transition into a new policy focus. Obviously, before their focus was on inflation, but as it stands now, it seems that the Fed is implying that they believe that inflation will get back to where it should be fairly soon, and that now is the time to basically start to focus on unemployment, which they made several, at least Powell made some comments suggesting strongly that they're concerned about unemployment and what it says about the economy. So, with that being said, looking at the pre-market here, sorry, let me just leave this here. Looking at the pre-market here, the NASDAQ ETF, the QQQ, presently is trading at about the same value as it was on Friday's close, just a little bit below that number. And Friday's action was very neutral, slightly positive, but still very neutral and very choppy. We didn't have massive numbers of great opportunities to trade on Friday, but we had a few that were decent. So first up, we have Tesla, which was bullish. It passed its target number one to the upside, 219.04, and topped out at 221.48. Nvidia, this one was bullish. It didn't reach its target number one to the upside of 129.75. It actually got fairly close to that, but was very choppy on the way up. So not the most exploitable opportunity. Topped out at 129. It was like 129.55 or something like that. Oh, 129.54, sorry. Next up, we have ARM, which we didn't. This was another example of one that was too choppy. It did pass its target number two to the upside of 136.77. I know that at least one person was able to catch part of that, but nevertheless, it was too choppy in general. Topped out at 138.05. AMD also very choppy. It didn't reach its target number one to the upside. It topped out at 156.40, which was about 26 cents shy of target number one before falling apart. Apple was more compliant. It was able to reach target number one to the upside of 227.93 and then topped out at 228.22 after that. So again, not a very trade-rich environment on Friday. A few that were definitely exploitable, but not fantastic. Looking at the pre-market, here's what I see so far. All right, currently, here are the stocks that are showing up on the radar. ASST is first. That presently is up 44.5% on about 5.1 million shares, and it's over $1 per share. So we will add that to our pre-market watch list. The symbol is ASST. Next up is Mira, which is presently up 41% on 9 million shares. It's at least $1 per share as well. So we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market watch list as well. MIRA is the symbol. Oops. All right, next up is, okay, this one does not qualify. I saw MNTS, but it's not qualified. Actually, it is. It's down 9.52% on 1.5 million shares, but it's under $1 per share. But it was very active yesterday, but this does not qualify since it's under our target price. So I'll skip that one. And next one is, looks like UB, or no, UBXG. That presently is up 36% on 10.1 million shares, and it's at least $1 per share, so we'll add that to our pre-market watch list as well. All right, if you folks see any other stocks that meet all four of our criteria, let me know in the chat, and then we'll go ahead and take a look. MNTS, okay. The four criteria are: it must be a NASDAQ listed stock, it must be trading at least $1 per share. MNTS is currently under $1 per share, so that one won't qualify. Must have at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume and at least a 6% price change, positive or negative. MRM does qualify. It has the volume, 9.8 million shares, the percent change, and it's at the right price. So we'll add MRM. PWM, that currently is up 122%, 21.6 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. Yep, all qualified. So we'll go ahead and add PWM to the pre-market watch list. Next up is RR. That currently is up 28%, 7.3 million shares. It's at least $1 per share. Good. So we'll add that as well. Next up is ILAG. That currently is up 4.29%. It's just under $1 per share at the moment. So this one we can't add since it's under our price target. Also percent-wise, but it probably was better a second ago. So we'll skip that one. Next up is PDD. Wow. Currently down 19%. 8.9 million shares. It's over $1 per share, of course. PDD is currently down after they reported worse than expected earnings. Much worse, obviously. So earnings miss on that PDD. All right. All right, folks, if you see any other stocks that meet all four of our criteria, let me know. Please be sure to like the video. I see we have 9 likes, excuse me, but more than 9 people watching. So please make sure you hit the like button for YouTube. That greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Also helps us to gain subscribers. And while you're at that, please be sure to subscribe to our feed, to our channel, so you get updated anytime there's a new video published. And if anyone's watching this this broadcast on its replay, please be sure to check out fundertrading.com. If you're not familiar with us, there will be a link on the website in the description. In the description of this video to our website. All right. Other than that, folks, if you're part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in 27 minutes. We'll go ahead and wrap up for today's Pre-Market Pulse. Have a great trading session, and I'll see you for tomorrow's Pre-Market Pulse. Take care.